You're always ready for this. I think every time that Lenise gets on to Coffee with Kyan, it always have special moments. And usually geared towards, of course, your success and the strategy of your goals, targets to professional and personal aspirations. So I'm very happy to take this opportunity while our Dreamforce folks are still out there killing for the very last day, finishing up Dreamforce. Inforum is happening also the past few days. And Lenise, walk us through about what your Inforum 2018 about human potential was like.
Yes, it was a great experience. We were in Washington, D.C. this year. We got there on Monday, and it was just a lot of learning and meeting just amongst everyone in the atmosphere. So it was a really great chance to network and see the people that you connect with on LinkedIn, and in the market with us being so niche, we all know each other's names, but this was a great opportunity for us to all meet. So
especially over the course of almost 2 years now, and last year you get to get on TV, sing, and and showcase a little bit more.
Yeah.
What makes this trip so special this year?
This year I felt a lot more immersed in the market. I felt like I knew more people. People recognized me, which was really cool. Got to see a few people that I've actually worked with and placed in positions over the last year and a half. So it was really cool to be able to meet those people face to face and say,
that's
like,
always exciting.
You're enjoying your role. That's good to hear. Like, I'm really glad. So
to be part of it.
Sweet, yeah.
So what are some of the people that you met that struck you at that moment?
Yeah. So met individual John Dennis. He was my first placement here with IT Works. And I don't even know if he knows that, but
probably
yeah,
not.
But yeah, he was my very first placement, and I know we worked really hard on that, getting everything right for him. But he's happy where he is, and it was really good to meet him. And then met a couple of other individuals that we've placed over the years, and it was just really cool to see them get excited meeting us, because it makes you realize how much of an impact you had on somebody's life. So.
Absolutely, and in all facets as well. So specifically within this conference in DC, so tell us about the setup a little different compared to your last experience when you were newer to the market.
Yeah, so being newer to the market last year, I went to a lot of sessions the first year and really gained a lot of knowledge about what does the N4 tool look like, what does Lawson look like, M3, Sightline, and getting to learn how they differentiate from one another. Whereas this year, it was more so about getting to know the clients and customers on a more personal level and building rapport and building up on rapports that have already been built just via telephone. So, yeah.
Well, you're a busy gal, covering the entire North America by yourself.
Yeah.
So lots of sessions on site, off site, over breakfast, lunch, dinner, coffee, and such. Wow.
Yes.
And how many meetings did you knock out?
I think we had somewhere between 12 and 14 that we ended up being able to execute.
On top of all these sessions within 72 hours. I think definitely kudos to you and Kelly.
Yeah.
It was a really, well, of course, that with Kim and Molly's help, and then they're actually working on something else too in the meantime to plan through the conference and then bring you to that out there to make a name for yourself. It's really exciting.
Definitely. And shout out to Kelly Andrews for being there with me as my team manager, really being there for me to partner with me through this whole journey of the conference.
Fantastic. So tell us a little bit more about some of the keynotes, conversation, discussion that you have.
So obviously the biggest, for me, most impactful one was Venus Williams, who ended up being the keynote speaker and interviewed. But just several things that she said really stuck out to me. And she's just a very, very confident, very driven, but that comes from that being embedded in her from childhood and her believing, what her father would tell her about herself. You are a winner, you are a champion, and she kind of took that and ran with it and doesn't accept second place. So I think it is a bit of an extreme mindset, but it works great for her because obviously she's been at it for a couple of decades now, winning.
Yeah.
But that's definitely something I can take and absorb for myself and adopt that mindset and really embed it within myself as far as always making sure that I have a champion mindset, knowing that when I go for something, I'm not going to lose. I'm going to go in the mindset. I'm going to win. I'm going to make it happen, make it work. So
that winner's mentality, because
yeah,
in recruitment we'll have a saying as well that you're only as good as your last placement. And then sports, similar analogy.
Yep.
You're as good as your well, your last play basically. Yeah, every day is a new day. And I think that from this episode that's airing right now, Tiger Woods also have accomplished something very special for the past 7 days. Yeah, and it's always odd and semi a little bit bittersweet coming back to that spot. But every day in day out, striving to become the expert in the market.
Yeah.
The moment you stop doing that, stop absorbing new things, sorry, you're already outdated.
Yep. That is very true.
Fantastic. So now coming back, you got a lot of work to do, right?
I do.
Cool. So what's on the horizon for you?
Built a lot of new great client relationships, and I know there are even some people that we kept missing each other, so I intend on being able to speak with them and make something work just via telephone. But yeah, definitely a lot of things to catch up on based on the conference as far as new contacts and knowing what's going on in the market. So I have a lot of work to do.
Fantastic.
Which is
And also,
exciting.
since the last time you came on Coffee with Kyan, I want to share with everybody also, of course, some of your personal success. You were able to purchase your new home, and we were to move in, and now a few months later, settling in, and then bringing more good work out front, back in the market, making a name for yourself. Cool. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you.
And of course, we look forward to Forum 19.
Yes,
coming
in New
up.
Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yes.
Exciting thing is, of course, if you have anything that you need from Lanice, they will contact you at
678-291-0081.
Cool.
Or
find her on
LinkedIn at Lanice Wofford, or my email lanice.wofford, WAFFORD @itworksrec.com.
Thank you all. We'll see you next week, and then cheers to Inforum.